Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and we got some big news for Kamala Harris that can ruin her campaign. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you are watching us somewhere that's not YouTube, look in the lower right-hand corner right there, youtube.com/@ExplainAmerica. Don't forget the @ That takes you right to our page, and subscribing, guys, really helps us out, and we really do appreciate it. So, craziness going on in this election, right? Kamala Harris now is in here for old man Joe. You know, they put him on the bench. She's pinch hitting. And they want us to forget about her past. All the things she said, all the things she did, the fact that she was in charge of at least aspects of the border and did nothing. But how about this? Forget the border, forget whatever names you want to call her, forget all those things. As far as I'm concerned, and this video to me proves it, Kamala Harris is a communist. And I want you to share this video particularly for a very particular reason. Share it on all your platforms. Here's the reason, and I never ask you guys that, but here's the reason. Democrats are confusing people with the word equality and the word equity. These are not the same. Now, Harris admits they're not the same, and what she says is that equity is better, and she gives all kinds of reasons, but it's not. Equality means that you and I get the same chance. I was born and raised in the inner city, Newark, New Jersey. I worked my way with my mom, may she rest in peace. We worked our way out of that, and I worked hard. I was given no silver spoon. Everything I've gotten, I've scratched, and I've clawed for. Many of you were the same way. And maybe I didn't have an equal opportunity. I didn't start on third base like some people did. I started in the dugout. Okay. But this country gives me the opportunity, if I want to work hard enough, to get here where I am right now. And maybe further. Who knows, right? That's the beauty of America. Equity is something completely different. Equity says it doesn't matter where you start from, but it also doesn't matter how hard you work. Doesn't matter what you do. You could be lazy. You could not put in the work. You could not get an education. You could do whatever you want to do. But me and you, we're going to end up in the same place. I bust my butt. You do nothing. But equity says we wind up in the same place. Equity, my friends, is communism. Don't be confused because the words sound very similar. Don't be confused about what equity is. Equity is communism. I want you to watch this clip of Harris, and it's a bunch of different clips of her espousing the virtues of equity. And tell your friends, tell your family exactly what this woman stands for.
It has to be about a goal of saying everybody should end up in the same place. And since we didn't start in the same place, some folks might need more. Equitable distribution.
Giving resources based on equity, understanding that we fight for equality, but we also need to fight for equity, understanding not everyone starts out at the same place.
So there's a big difference between equality and equity. Equality suggests often everybody should get the same thing. Well, that often assumes everybody started out in the same place, as opposed to equity, which is everyone should end up in the same place. And if you then understand not everybody started out in the same place, you understand some people need more. So we all end up in the same place. Right?
We are proud of the fact that equity is one of our guiding principles. Proud of the fact that we understand equality is important, but not everybody starts out on the same base.
We see that people in our country are having an experience that is not equal. So when we talk about the work we are doing here together, it is recognizing that and being guided by this principle of what we must do in the spirit and in the interest of equity.
To put equity firmly at the center of our economic policy. But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain policies, when you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit Black children, Black families, Black homeowners.